Hello everyone, Mighty Benaya here. I got a request for me to go through a mobile version to show individuals how to do different things in mobile version that you cannot do or that you can do in PC, but to help do a translation. So I'm loading up a map that is a map that I'm not, publicly broadcasting all the time, just to show some functions, some things that work a little bit wonky on mobile, because that is where I have done most of my gaming. So down here at the bottom, we've got diplomacy, armies, provinces, resources, and market. Diplomacy is where you go if you want to look at all of the nations. You have to scroll through. You can set the value, set the sort value by, oh, hey, who's active? You can sort by country name. You can sort by points. Usually what I will do at the very beginning is it's already set by points or provinces, and you scroll all the way down to set your relations with AI to share map. And the way that you change your relations is you push the little button. You select them. It brings open this pop-out window, and then you click where it says your piece, and you can change it to, I want to give shared intelligence, shared vision, right of way, embargo, etc. And then you click the check mark to set it. I'm going to click the X so that I'm not giving West Algeria right of way or anything like that. But you can set the different stances here in diplomacy. You can also go over to this separate tab and look at where all the coalitions are, but this is not the rankings of the coalitions. This is a summary of where all the coalitions are. And then you can go over to the third tab where it's diplomacy, where you can actually type messages. Where you look at the score is you look in this top right hand corner where it says fourth for me, and it shows you the overview of what the rewards are, but then you go to ranking, and ranking is where you can see where everybody is in the coalitions, what their points are individually, etc. If you want to look at your personal nation's stats, you click on your flag in the little top hand corner, and you can see I have 131 infantry, I have 15 provinces, and I have 2 spies. If you want to look at somebody else's, you have to go into you have to go into diplomacy and select their nation, and you can scroll down. So this individual I know has 137 units. I have share map with them, so I know all of the units they have. They have 30 provinces. I know what their average morale is, and I know what my popularity is with them. So it's a little bit different in mobile how you navigate diplomacy than it is in PC. So that is a big difference. Another big difference is working with individual unit stacks. So if I select the stack, you just touch the stack to select it. I can split it from here, but if I split it, I have to move the split. I can select multiple stacks either by holding my finger down and drawing a big circle and selecting all 3, or if you want, you can select one and then add army and then select the stacks that you want to add, and I'll give them the same order. If you decide to, there's a couple of things that you can only do if you have a stack already moving. So I'm going to go ahead and move this stack, and you see I have the more, so I can pull this out so it will show all of the different things that I can do. So I can delay the stack, I can stop the stack, I can split the stack, I can put it on force march, I can also add an army, or I can use this button here to add a target, so etc. I'm going to stop the stack because I really don't want to move them around, but that is how you use the move function. Unfortunately, in this game, I don't have any artillery, so I can't show you where the fire controls are. However, the fire controls are in the same, they are in the same more category, where that's where you will find the fire controls. So find the ability to put artillery on offensive, or fire at will, or return fire only. As you look at your armies, I never use this. This is something that I just don't use very often, but you can find your individual stacks here and select them. and then we can go to command, and it just takes me straight to that army. Provinces, I do use some, because you can sort by provinces that you have items that are already built. So I can find anywhere that has a fortress, and those are brought to the top. Anywhere that doesn't have a fortress is at the bottom, and I can build fortresses where I don't have them, or railroads or factories or whatever. Resources here, you just slide where you want the resources to be. And I actually need to do a little bit of maintenance here. And then money is, you just buy additional money with Goldmark, but it gives you the amount that you are making per hour. If you want to look at individual resources and how long it will be until you are out, you click on the resource up here, and it will give you current stock, daily production, daily consumption, and amount until you are out, if applicable. It only gives the amount until you are out if you have up to 24 hours until you're out. Stock market, you can toggle between top offers and all offers, and for each of the individual ones, and you can create an offer, and you need to do this to select between buy or sell. And you can also, even if you're in the iron, you can switch to a different resource in the creating an offer. Order book shows you offers that you currently have outstanding, and then executed offers, what people have paid or what you have paid for different things on the stock market. So somebody bought 6 grain from me for 58 silver at some point, probably an AI. But you can look and see what the history is there. Everything newspaper is under more. Everything newspaper and spies is under more. So go to the newspaper, and you can switch between newspaper and daily reports, but you can scroll down and see things that have happened. This is also accessible where you see the red 1. This little checklist is there, and then you can switch over to the newspaper that way. Espionage, the only way that I know how to access it is with the More tab. You can see idle spies here. You can get a list of your total spies currently. Agent actions obviously are over here. And then reports at the beginning at day change, you can see what your spies did. And then most of the other things in this I don't use. One thing that I do use consistently is changing map mode. And that is, if you look at these little, the little circles with the lines underneath the checklist, right? And I use this to change to province morale mode. This is the mode that I like to play in, but it's not what most people like to see. But you can change the map modes from the nation colors, all the colors of the wind, to relations, to show morale. You can also look at removing resources, removing fog of war, including display names, which I should probably do more often. As we zoom in, yeah, you can see all of the names of the different places without clicking on them. That's actually probably something I should do more often. You can also remove images for troops there, etc. Those are the major things that I use on a consistent basis, where they're all located in the mobile version. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Other than that, I'm going to let you go. Soli Deo Gloria, and I'll see you next time.